Okay, so this one's pretty straightforward as well. So if I have x squared minus 12x plus 36 equals 0, I'm looking for the zeros of this equation, which means I'm just going to do the box method, set both pieces equal to 0, both factors equal to 0, and then just solve for x. So I'll do the box method to start off with. Let me put the box method over here. So here's the box method. We've got x squared and 36. So I'm going to take 36 and I'm going to break it down into all of its components. 3 and 12, 4 and 9, 5, 6 and 6. I need to create a situation here where this is the multiplication. The addition part needs to add up to negative 12. The only thing that's going to work are these two, but they both have to be negative. So that means negative 6x and negative 6x. So what I can see here is this is x times x and negative 6 and negative 6. So for one that's really pretty like this, that's going to become x minus 6 times x minus 6 equals 0, which is x minus 6 squared equals 0, which means I can square root both sides to get rid of the square, and I'm going to get x minus 6 equals 0, add 6 to both sides, so x equals 6. The other way you could have done this was to go x times x and do 1 and 36, 2 and 18, 3 and 12, 4 and 9, 6 and 6, and go, oh, okay, these two are what make up negative 12, and then just create two baskets, put the x's up front, put the negative 6's in the back, equals 0, and then you just start from that point. I'm going to grab a different function here just so that we have another option to look at. Okay, so let's move this out of the way. So the one we're going to look at right now is x squared minus 8x minus 20. And remember, we're looking for the zeros. So, box method, x squared up here, negative 20 right here. That means negative 20. Break it down, negative 1 times, sorry, not negative 1. We're just going to go 1 and 20. We'll figure out where the negatives go at the end. 2 and 10, 3, 4, and 5. We need now, because we got multiplication there, we need now the addition needs to be negative 8. So looks like 10 and 2 is the only thing that's going to give us 8. Specifically, negative 10 plus 2 is negative 8. So I'm going to put negative 10x here and 2x here. Looking at this, I can see I have x and x. I've got a negative 10 here, and I've got a positive 2 there. So now I create the two baskets, set them equal to 0. So I'm going to say x plus 2 equals 0, x minus 10 equals 0. We're going to go minus 2, minus 2. That's going to give us x equals negative 2. There's one answer. We're going to go plus 10, plus 10. X equals positive 10. And there's our other 0. Again, the other way you could look at this is x times x, 1 and 20, 2 and 10, 4 and 5. 10 and 2 are the only things. Negative 2 times that. That added together gives us that. So we're going to go x up front, 2 in the back, negative 10 equals 0, and you're just right here again. Okay? So there you go.